Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Cookies and Cream. I'm solo today. Cookie's not here. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. And I'm just going to talk about my personal memories with Super Smash Bros. Melee. So, here we go. Alright, so for Super Smash Bros. Melee, I've had that game for as long as I can remember almost. I was probably 6 or 7 when we got it. We didn't get it, right when the GameCube came out because we didn't have one. We didn't get a GameCube until like 2003 probably, a little bit later, bought it off of a friend. So it came with Melee and then a few other games, and I remember just playing that game a lot, playing Melee. I played it all the time. I mean, I played the GameCube all the time in general. Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion, and a few other games that I had for it, I played all the time. But Melee was my main game. And Melee was a game that me and my brother played all the time when I was younger, because we had a rivalry, and we were kind of the only two we could play with for each other for a while, because we didn't really get into tournaments until later. But yeah, we played each other all the time, and sometimes my dad would play, and then my other friend Jerome would play. Those were the really fun nights. We all just sat there with 4 controllers, and it was chaos. It was really, really fun. And me and my brother were like the 2 players that played a lot, and my dad and Jerome didn't play too much. So sometimes, it'd be me and Jerome on a team and my brother and my dad on a team, and so it'd be kind of fair, and then vice versa. And we just kind of even it out. When it's free for all, it would just always go to be my brother, one or the other. 9 out of 10 times probably, but that's beside the point. Yeah, it was really fun. Those are definitely my earliest memories with it. And then later on, did that for a few years. Back then I actually made Captain Falcon. After that, my brother went to college, and then he went to W&J, and there they had some Super Smash Bros. Tournaments. So we didn't live too far away from it. So sometimes he'd say, hey, they don't really care how old you are for this, you don't have to be in college. So I was probably 10 or 11 at the time. So I went down with my dad, and we went down and met my brother there. And I would play in some of these tournaments. They're just for fun. They kept it a board of the standings or whatever, or how tournament style works. And sometimes I would do pretty well with Captain Falcon. It was one elimination, you get to the losers bracket, and then you can work your way back up. But one time I actually came in in 3rd place. You didn't get anything, but they just said, "Woo, you came in 3rd place," that type of thing. And it was pretty cool because that was a really fun memory with that. Because that felt really good. When you're that little, people are wooing you on because you're playing a game that you love. So I mean, that was fun. It was really funny because some kid, I remember, got really mad when I beat him. I forget, he was just some college kid. I think he must have been a freshman or something. He had a temper tantrum and he freaked out whenever a 10-year-old beat him. To be honest, I probably would not feel good about myself after that either. But I mean, I played it all the time. I played it too much. All my free time went to that game, so I can't I wasn't super great. I'm not super great now. I wasn't super great then, but I was a lot better then than I am now, I think. But yeah, moving on. I kind of fell out of Melee for a little bit when Brawl came out, for probably about a year or so, because Brawl was new. We just got a Wii. It was right around when Brawl came out, probably 2008, 2009. And I played some tournaments with my one buddy. His name was John. I actually met him through a tournament that I found out about at a local library, and a bunch of kids came. Me and John became friends for about a year or so. We don't really talk anymore. For no particular reason. We were just kind of young, probably 11 or 12, and just never talked after a while. So we played Brawl for that extended period of time. We played other games too, but nothing too much. That was actually the first place I ever saw a PS3, which was kind of cool because it was really expensive back then, and no one had it, and he was my only friend that did because he was the rich friend, I guess. We all have a couple friends that are have everything basically because their parents are rich. But anyways, we played that for about a year. I would always, for the tournaments that we always entered at that library, because they had them monthly, I would come in 2nd place and he would come in 1st place every time. I think there was one time where I came in 3rd and he came in 1st. But every time it was 1st and 2nd, and I was so mad because it was me and him for the final, obviously. So he would just beat me, but barely. We were very close because we played each other all the time. and I could beat him sometimes, like when we were at his house or at my house playing. But you know, I just never could beat him at the tournament, and I was really pissed about that. That's not why I don't talk to him anymore, but you know, I was just mad at the time. I was like, crap, you know. I said crap. I didn't say shit back then because you know I was like 11. But anyways, yeah, I played that for a little bit. It was fun. I mained as Ike back then. I just liked Ike a lot. I don't play it anymore though, just because you know I kind of fell out of Brawl after I almost unlocked everything in the game, like all the achievement blocks or whatever. And after that, I felt like there was no point because Melee had the better multiplayer. The only reason I went back to Brawl ever was, you know, some of the characters I liked that weren't in Melee. But yeah, after that, kind of just had a Super Smash Bros. Hiatus, I guess. Kind of didn't play it very often. Maybe every once in a while. I definitely lost a lot of skill in between that time. Like, from 2009 to 2000, like at the end of 2009, probably like beginning of 2010, when I turned like 13 probably, to about 2014, maybe 15, I didn't play it very much at all. So, but you know, from time to time, you know, sometimes I'd have like a birthday party or something, or just a big get together with a lot of people, and we would play Super Smash Brothers like all night. It was so much fun. I remember one time I had like probably 5 or 6 buddies over. Yeah, I think it might have been a birthday party, but I can't remember. And we all played Smash Brothers, and we took turns, and it was like whoever came in last place is out and stuff like that. And they could not beat me. I was on a roll that night. I don't know why, but they couldn't beat me at all. It was really fun. They were getting super pissed, and like as we started out the night, we were doing like, you know, free for all 4 players, and then towards the end, probably like really late in the wee hours of the night, 4 a.m., we were just loud as hell. I don't think my parents got any sleep that night because we just wouldn't stop screaming. We were way too into it. We were like, yeah, what the fuck, like that kind of thing, you know, just the kind of thing you get going when you're just into a game and nothing else. The whole world just melts away other than that game. But anyways, we were playing, and my one buddy Aaron, he had the great idea, hey, let's do 3 versus 1. Let's all face Chris. I bet we can beat him. And we did that a couple times, and they did beat me a couple times when we did the 3 versus 1, because it was pretty hard. At that point, I mained as Marth, because I switched to Marth after I played Brawl. Like, after I went from Melee to Brawl and then back to Melee, I went to Marth because I just wanted to try a new character. But yeah, anyways, I made Marth, so they beat me a couple times, but I beat them once when it was 3 versus 4. And it was like the first time. So they were so pissed whenever I beat them when it was 3 to 4. You know, they were disheartened. They were like, what the fuck, man? Because it was really close. I had like 1 stock left, and it was like 125% or something like that, you know, around that. And we were on like Yoshi's Island or something. And it was like a small stage, and it was like me and one other guy that was left. And he could have taken me out, but I just made the right move at the right time, that type of deal. But anyways, yeah, they got really pissed, but, you know, later on they beat me most of the time, if not every time after that. So it was real fun, though. I really enjoyed that memory. But then after that, yeah, just kind of played it here, periodically there. And I'm sort of, like, getting into it now, because I've been playing, or watching EVO, and things like that. And I just kind of found it interesting. I kind of want to train up again, so that's kind of why I'm doing this video, is because I'm kind of interested in it again, and I just being interested in it again kind of made me think about like all the memories I had with it and things like that. And I mean, I think I might have some more stories from like Melee or just Super Smash Bros. In general, but I can't really think of too many of them right now. I remember, you know, just last year I went to my buddy's dorm room and we hung out. When, you know, he's in college now, we just hung out, you know. Nothing really bad happened or anything, like no drinking or anything like that, none at all. We just played Super Smash Brothers, and we had a good time there. We played the new one, like the new one on the Wii U, and that was the first time I ever played the Wii U version of that. Now I have the new one for like 3DS, but I don't really play it because it's a 3DS version, and it's kind of like, it's not shitty for what it is. It's pretty fun. But yeah, anyways, we played that for a while. It was the first time playing. We had a great time, you know. It was really fun to play people online, play versus each other, that type of thing. I like the new one a lot. I actually do have one story though with the 3DS version of that. I went to this Unlocking event, and me and my buddy and a few other people brought their 3DSs in with that game, and we just kind of played it, had a great time. We played it all night. Everyone else was playing like, I forget, like Release or Freeze Tag or something like that. It was a really big building. Like it's a really big church. It wasn't like a church event, but it was at a church. So we went there. We all were just playing that all night, and we were really getting into it. And everyone was like, come on, play tag or something like that. It's like, no, fuck you. I don't want to play tag. I'm fucking playing Smash Brothers right now. And it was like that type of thing. It was just really fun. It was funny because we all just traded off like rounds and everything. Like the winner kind of switched every time. So it was really like, competitive. So that was really fun. But yeah, back to the point of it though. I just wanted to look back at some memories I had with Melee originally, but it kind of turned into the entire series. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this kind of video. I kind of really like doing this voiceover, so if you guys like this, then I think I'll probably do some more of these with other games. I don't know if I should put this under podcast or not, because I'm going to actually put gameplay over the footage. I mean, you'll see it when I'm doing it, but I don't know what I'll put this as. Maybe as like a different thing, playlist called Memories. But either way, guys, it doesn't really matter. Make sure to have a great night, and if you guys like what I do here, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for future content. There is an upcoming review of Mega Man X4 coming up probably within a week or so. So if you guys want to see something a little bit different that isn't like a podcasty type of thing, you're going to get it pretty soon. So just keep in touch for that, and I hope you guys have a great night. Alright, bye-bye.